your first season here, Phil. Enjoyed it. Have you meted your expectations? Exceeded them?
Yeah, exceeded for sure. I came in and the guys took care of me right away. The organization was A1 with me. They make me as comfortable as I could be, and definitely it showed up on the ice. And I really enjoy my life here this year, and with my little family too. We get took care of, and we appreciate that. And obviously, my expectation on the ice went above, over what I was expecting. So very proud of this, and obviously I want to get better every year. So I gotta keep working on my game again.
Obviously in Montreal, the Canadiens are the focus, the media, the expectation of the fans. Just how different was it, all due respect to myself and my colleagues, but it's a bit of a different market here in LA for hockey.
Yeah, it's definitely different, but I like it. It's a little more peaceful. You can breathe a little better. We know Canadian market is more pressure, and they're looking on every little mistake or details you're not doing. So, but that made me the player I am today. So it was good to be there, but it was also good to be a little free, more free here, and do different things on the ice, I guess, and just play. So yeah, it was. I loved it.
Having spent the full year now with these guys, what did you learn about your teammates now and kind of where this team is at moving forward?
Learned a lot about this team. I came in, I don't know anything about LA basically. I just knew they had a good young guys coming up, and that's the only thing I knew about it. And I knew they had a good core as well, like Kopi, Quickie, Brownie, Dewey. So I think we achieved a lot of things this year. We gained a lot of experience, and it's gonna bring us far for the next few years. And I think we can be really good in next years coming up. And we built a big culture this year, and we stuck with it. And where it bring us was pretty good too. So, but obviously we want to go further next year. But very good year overall, I think, for the team, and we're going to go in the right direction. The future's bright.
Sorry. I was going to say, as you look at next year, what areas of improvement are needed most?
I want to leave that to Blakey, but I have my little idea, but I'm not going to say what I think. But I think you can always get better everywhere and stronger, and but it start with the culture at the end of the day, and whoever is going to come in is going to fit right in, and it's going to be a good addition for our team.
Trevor Moore was never expected to be on the second line. What is it about the two of you guys that just works so well?
I was never expected to be first two line center either, so it's a good connection, and I don't know, our hard work together, our passion, and sometimes you just need a little tap in the back and to show what you got and spread your wings, and that's what Moisey got this year, and he took advantage of it, and he helped us big time to be in the playoff this year. Moisey was huge, and scoring goals as well. He's producing offensively, but very good defensively as well. He care, just like me. So that's what make our connection really good.
I go back to the very first press conference you had outside, and you talked about turning the page. The past was the past. You're a member of the LA Kings. I'm just curious now, at the end of the season, when you think back on it, is it even more real for you that maybe those were just words then, but that you are a member of the LA Kings?
Yeah, no, you're right. It was easy to say, but it was a little different. But I definitely feel part of the King. I feel like I've been here always, and just the way that I got the organization treated me and all the players, I felt like I was fitting right in right away, and they make it so much easier for me, So I think that's why I was that comfortable on the ice and off the ice. So huge difference.
What do you have to do to avoid regression at this point, right? You come in, you're the team MVP, career year offensively. Next year, they need that and more. So how do you achieve that?
Yeah, there's always place for progression. No place for regression. I always want to get better on the ice. It's not always about goals or stuff like that. This year was definitely goals. You want to produce offensively, obviously. Like you want to be a difference every night, and that was my mental state this year. I want to be difference every night, like I wanted to be in Montreal, but I was just the difference, but like in every way possible. That's what I wanted to do, and we were this year. Like we were helping the team as much as you could, and but I don't want to think that way. I don't want to think about scared of be a regression. Like I don't want to think that way. I just want to get better as a team and as a player, and I'll do whatever I can to win a cup here. So that's my biggest goal.
So how about more positively then? What did it mean to you personally to wear a letter for some games?
Yeah.
First year in Los Angeles, newer member of the team, and to
That's better.
To be put in that role.
Yeah, the A for me means a lot. I told Blakey too, like, thanks for the A, like, for believing in me. And I think it just shows exactly what they were thinking of me, the leadership I could bring, the energy, the experience as well. So, the put a A on my jersey, very, very proud to wear it, and every night. And like I said, I want to be a difference every night for my team in a good way. And every year. Like I said, I want to do a little more every year.
Okay. Do you seen enough of Conor McDavid for a while?
Obviously, Conor's a really good player, outstanding offensively. So, yeah, we've seen enough.
Playing in the West now for a full year in comparison to playing in the East, do you notice any difference in the two conference plays?
I don't know, it's a little different, but not too much. It's hockey at the end of the day, and a little more physical maybe, but not a big difference overall. Like I can't. I'm gonna have to think about it.
Yeah.
I have to step back.
Kind of one of the ironic things this season, you come here from Montreal, a couple months later, Marc Bergevin follows. Without getting too in depth, just what was kind of your initial reaction to him also making the move here?
I don't know. It's hockey, I guess. It's a business, and whatever happened in the past is past. And I'm sure he's happy here. He's a little less stressful. He's not under the radar as much. So I'm sure you like it. We all know Montreal is hard market, and sometimes you just need to step away and to relax. But yeah, it's fine. It's business. I understand. We don't control everything, so it was good to see him.
A couple months ago, Sean Dursey was telling us about you helping him with the mental aspects of the game. Pre-game prep, meditation, that sort of thing. Can you give us any insight into techniques or anything that you use along those lines?
That I use?
Yeah, get yourself ready mentally for games.
Yeah, I mean, my game preparation always starts the night before. Just before bed, I think a little bit about my game, but I do meditate a little bit, but just more visualization than meditation. So I do a little bit of stuff, but we all have our different things, but that was it for me.
Will it be nice to get a chance to play a full season with Moore and Hart?
Oh yeah, can't wait for next year. Actually, I think we can all be better as a line, as a player individually too. I think we're gonna be very excited for next year.
So if I told you opening night you got 30 goals, playoffs and regular season combined, no level of surprise? You think this was always attainable for you?
30 goals, maybe not, but you always believe in yourself. But maybe not. I didn't know. I mean, I knew I had the offensive side and myself, but sometimes you just need somebody to believe in you, and it happens. That's what happened here. Blakey approached me, signed me, believed in me. I gave it all on the ice, and I got rewarded, I guess. And I showed myself and people that I could score goals and be a difference in another way.
Well, the media asked a lot of the longtime Kings players questions about the fans during the playoffs. But what about for you? You experienced that building during the regular season. It's night and day compared to what you experienced in the playoffs, I'm guessing.
Yeah, playoff was the fans was awesome. I think it's a little bit like that everywhere though. It's always different in playoff. There's another level, but yeah, there was a bigger level here in than regular season. But yeah, it's always fun. Playoff fans is always the best. Always.
What's the off-season look like for you? You gonna spend some time here, or you go back home?
Yeah, we'll spend a little bit of time here, but we'll go back home too. I was gonna say it's peaceful home, but it's peaceful here as well. So yeah, we're gonna enjoy home by the lake, fresh air, set back and come back here.
I was curious to hear your impressions about Todd McClellan as a coach after spending the entire season.
Yeah, thought it was great for me, and I like his system. Respect him, you know, like he's got a lot of games, and yeah, I like him. His video he's doing with us, structure. He's trying to chip in on power play and PK. So yeah, I like Todd, and you can talk to him too. Like he's very, you can as a player you can talk to him, and he's close to his players. So yeah, very good impression of Todd in the first year.
Todd talked quite a bit about you being kind of an asset to the coaching staff, as a guy who works with the younger players, and you know, is constantly kind of taking questions from them. Who were some of the guys early in your career that kind of instilled that in you, or gave you that kind of guidance as you were coming up?
You mean like helping me, like?
Yeah, like veteran guys when you were younger,
yeah.
that helped you. Yeah, exactly.
Pacioretty actually helped me when I was younger in Montreal a little bit. Plekanec too, he did. Thomas Plekanec. It did help me. David Danault, a couple of guys, you know, like it's hard to think right now, like Shea Weber helped me too, like in Montreal, like a lot of guys, you know, a lot of people, not only players, like staff too, like we all work together, we're a team at the end of the day. And in Chicago too, I had the big model for me was Duncan Keith. Duncan Keith was not a center, not a forward, but he's a demon, but still he was a big model for me. His trend mentally, like you could tell just the way he keep playing too. Like he's always been another level, and he was awesome for me. So is Taser. So a lot of people helped me along the way.
Management gave you a big free agent, pitch last summer. Obviously convinced you and your wife to come here in the end. But when you think back on it, how did that pitch line up with reality in the way that things played out this year? Was it everything that they had told you and promised you, or was it slightly different?
Yeah, no, pretty much everything they told me was happens, and I showed them too, like what I had, and they gave me the confidence, and they gave me some power play. I never asked for power play though, but they just trusted me, and I showed them what I had, and but they put me in a different position. They used me a different way than I was in Montreal, and which I like. That's what I was looking for, and exactly what happened. So they're very honest and humble to respect their what they're saying.
So now they can use you this summer as kind of the pitch man to go out and recruit some free agents to come to LA.
Oh, I would love it. I think we can do some honesty damage very soon. So I think it's going to be an attractive place to be.
You played with Carey Price, obviously. So was it similar? What was it like with Jonathan Quick?
Quickie, I don't want to compare. Like, Price is pricey, and Canadian market, he's unreal. It's not easy to be the best goalie in the world over there, especially. He's got more exposure though, and Quickie, I think Quickie's more like undercover kinda, but he's really good and battle hard, and he's got 2 cups, so he's a fighter, and he's a warrior. He's gonna go in front of that shot anytime, whoever's shooting it. Quickie's been outstanding off the ice for me as well. Like one of the biggest difference this year as well. He's the biggest model. Yeah, he's awesome. He's still got it.
All right.
Thank you very much.